ఏమ్మా అందరికి అన్మ్యూట్ లో ఉన్నారుగా? వినపడుతుందిగా? చూడమ్మా, ఎవరైతే క్లాసెస్ మిస్ అయ్యారో నేను గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో యూట్యూబ్ లింక్ పెట్టాను, చూసారా? చూసారా? కొన్నేమో కొన్నేమో ఇక్కడ క్లాసెస్ లో చెప్పినవి, కొన్ని లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకేనా? క్వాడ్రాటిక్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ నుంచేమో ఇప్పుడు చెప్పి ఫాలో అవ్వండి. అంతకుముందు క్వాడ్రాటిక్ ఇన్ఈక్వాలిటీస్ చెప్పాను, అది మాత్రం ఓల్డ్ లింక్ ఫాలో అవ్వండి. ఓకేనా? అందులో చూడండి, మీకే అర్థం అవుతాయి. ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే అందులో అందులో ఏమైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే నాకు చేయండి. క్లాసెస్ చెప్పినవి అవి రికార్డ్ చేసి అవి ఫాలో అవ్వండి అమ్మా. కొత్తగా వచ్చినాం, ఏం ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు. చూడండి, yesterday we are discussing the ranges. చూడండి, ఇంకొన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మండే రెండు కలిపి డిస్కస్ చేస్తాను. ఓకేనా? ఇంకొంచెం కవర్ చేయాలి, మండే డిస్కస్ చేస్తాను. ఓకేనా? ఏమా నాకు ఆ, చెప్తాను ఇప్పుడు, అదే చెప్తున్నాను. ఓకేనా? ఇప్పుడు అదే చెప్తాను, ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్ ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ఫస్ట్ the equations the equations a1 x square plus b1 x plus c1 equal to 0, and two equations are there. a2 x square plus b2 x plus c2 equal to 0 have a common root. Alpha. Common root alpha means it will be root of this equation, it will be root of this equation. That means for this equation and for this equation, common factor. Number one. Common root alpha means it must satisfy this. Nothing you have to do is nothing is there. It is root of this one and root of first equation will form this. Second equation is we will substitute in this. From these two equations, we will find common root alpha. From these two equations, we will find common root alpha by eliminating alpha square. You take suppose one common root means, suppose you take one example. Suppose this is one equation. This is another equation. This is another equation. You can easily say for these roots are what? 1 comma 2. For these roots are what? 2 comma 3. Common root means what? The root which is common to both. Common root is what? 2. Common root is what? 2. That is called common root. So these both equations are having exactly one common root. Exactly one common root. Suppose first is exactly one common root. Suppose these both equations have both common roots, have two common roots. Have two common roots. Then what is the condition is these coefficients are there. A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. C1 by C2. If one common root is there, we will take that as alpha, substitute in the first, substitute in the second. By using two equations, you can easily find what is that common root alpha. If two common roots are there, what is the condition to be satisfied is this ratio, this ratio, this ratio must be same. It is easily to tell. Two common roots, that means alpha, beta, let us say, or alpha, beta roots of this equation as well as roots of this equation. That means we can easily write this one. Alpha plus beta from the first equation is equal to minus b1 by a1. From the second equation also same, minus b2 by a2. You can easily prove this. That means a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2. Right? So product of the roots from the first equation alpha beta is what you can easily prove. C1 by A1 equal to, for the second also same thing. That means we can easily say A1 by A2 equals to C1 by C2. From 1 and 2 you can easily say what is required. A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. That means just like the equations, look at how they will be. I am writing two equations. One equation is this. Another equation is just like 2x square, a constant multiple will be 3x, 6x plus 4 equal to 0. Look at this equation and this equation are same. If you take two common, what happens? Same. Both will have same roots only. Look at the ratio 1 by 2 equal to minus 3 by minus 6, 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 1 by 2. These ratios will be equal. So these two cases will be there. Exactly one common root means like this. Both common roots means a1 by a2 equal b1 by b2 equal c1 by c2. Let us take one problem. If take one problem. If the equations x square plus 4ax plus 3 equals 0 and 2x square plus 3ax minus 9 equal to 0 have a common root. Have a common root. Find a and also common root. CR means common root. CR means common root. He is telling that these two equations are having common root. Right? So whenever common root problems are there, we will take let alpha be common root. Take alpha as common root. It must satisfy this. It must satisfy this alpha square plus 4a alpha plus 3 equal to 0. First equation. Then it must satisfy also this 2 alpha square plus 3a alpha minus 9 equal to 0. From these two equations, you have to find what is this common root. That means first equation I am multiplying with 2. I am multiplying with 2. Look at, I want to find alpha. If you multiply with 2, 8 alpha plus 6 equal to 0. Let us say this is equation 3. This minus this minus this means what? 3a alpha minus 8a alpha minus 5a alpha. So minus 9 minus 6. This so alpha is nothing but 15 divided by minus 5a. What is alpha? Common root is nothing but minus 3 divided by a. So this is the common root. From these two you will find what is the common root. So this alpha you can substitute in any equation, 1 or 2, such that you will get A. So alpha you got common root, after that you substitute in any equation you want. So alpha, if you substitute 1 implies 9 by A square. In place of alpha I am substituting. So here minus plus 4A into minus 3 by A minus 3 by A plus 3 equal to 0. A cancel. So 9 by A square minus 12 plus 3 minus 9 equal to 0. So 9 by A square equal to 9. That means 1 is nothing but A square. So A values are what? A values are plus or minus 1. A values are plus or minus 1. That means if these two have common root, A values are what? Plus or minus 1, number 1. If A equal to 1, is asking common root also. Common root alpha is nothing but what is that? Minus 3 by A. That means common root is minus 3. What I mean is if A equal to 1, this equation will be x square plus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. This equation will be 2x square plus 3x minus 9 equal to 0. For these two, common root will be what? Minus 3. Suppose if A equal to minus 1, if A equal to minus 1, common root will be minus 3 by 8. That means minus 3 by minus 1. That is 3. That means if A equal to minus 1, this equation will become x square minus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. This equation will become 2x square minus 3x minus 9 equal to 0. For those two equations, common root will be 3. Understood how to deal with if two equations have common root? Take common root as alpha and then form two equations. From those two equations, calculate alpha and then substitute in any equation. Take another problem. Emma? లైటింగ్ అనేది ఏరా మిగతా వాళ్ళకి కూడా ఉందా చూడండి ఒకసారి. ఏమ్మా తిరగానే ఉందమ్మా. నువ్వు నువ్వు ఒకసారి మొబైల్ డేటా ఆఫ్ చేసి ఆన్ చేయి. హ్యావ్ ఏ కామన్ రూట్ have a common root, then the value of 5ab minus b square minus 6a square equal to that. Look at this problem. So these both have common root. Then you have to find the value of this. So let alpha be the common root. Alpha equal to common root. Substitute here alpha plus a alpha. Common root, let us say alpha. Second equation 2 alpha square plus b alpha plus 3 equal to 0. 3 equal to 0. From these two you have to find what is alpha. I am multiplying with 2. 2 alpha square plus 2a alpha plus 2 equal to 0. And I multiplied this with 2. This minus this will get cancelled. This is b minus 2a into alpha plus 1 equal to 0. So alpha is nothing but minus 1 divided by b minus 2a. This is the common root. That means 1 divided by 2a minus b. Common root for these four equations is what? 1 by 2a minus b. Now this value you can substitute in the first equation or second equation. Your choice. I am substituting in the first equation. Let's say this is 1 number, this is 2. So in 1 you substitute in 1. So 1 by 2a minus b whole square plus a by 2a minus b plus 1 equal to 0. LCM is 2a minus b whole square. 1 plus a into 2a minus b plus 2a minus b whole square equal to 0. That means 1 plus 2a square minus ab plus 4a square minus 4ab plus b squared equal to 0. B squared equal to 0. So now this 1 equals to completely bring that side. So minus AB minus 4AB, that side means 5AB. 5AB, here B square is there, that side means minus B square. Minus B square, 2A square plus 4A square, that side means 6A square. So your answer is 1. Okay. So this is the value he is asking 1. Look at next. So this is how to proceed with the common root problems. Look at if the equations two equations are given, x square minus 6x plus a equal to 0, comma, x square minus cx plus c equal to 0, have a common root, and the other roots are in 4:3 ratio. 4:3 ratio number. Find, what is the question is, find number 1, A, number 2, C, number 3, common root. Look at this question. So these both equations are having common roots. What he is telling is, first we will take common root equal to alpha. Common root equal to alpha. Now how the roots will be? Follow the problem carefully. Let us say alpha is one root. Alpha is one root for this common root. Second equation I am taking here. X square minus cx plus 6 equal to 0. For this one root is what? Alpha. For this one root is alpha, common root. This will have another root. This will have one root here, one root here. They are in the ratio 4:3. For convenience, I am taking it as this as 4 beta, this as 3 beta. Can I take like this? The other roots are in the ratio 4:3. This by this is what? 4/3. I am taking this root as 4 beta, this root as 3 beta. These are the other roots. So now, first equation I am writing sum of the roots. Alpha plus 4 beta. This is first equation, this is second equation. First equation I am writing. Or sum of the roots. This is one root, this is one root, this is nothing but 6. Alpha into 4 beta. This is how much? A. That means 4 alpha beta is nothing but A. Right? Second equation you take. Second equation. That means roots are alpha and 3 beta. Right? Sum of the roots alpha plus 3 beta equal to what? C. Alpha into 3 beta. That is nothing but 6. That means that means here alpha beta is what? All 3 cancel, alpha beta is 2. Alpha beta is 2. Now you got 4 alpha beta equal to A. Here look at, you got alpha beta equal to, here 4 alpha beta equal to A. 4 alpha beta equal to A. 4 alpha beta equal to A. Alpha beta is 2. That means 4 into 2 equal to A. That means A value is what? First question is A equal to 8. That is the first question. A equal to 8 you got. Right? A equal to 8 you got. Now A equal to 8 means first equation will be clearly you can solve the roots. Okay. A equal to 8 means first equation, that means this equation. This equation roots you can easily calculate. X square minus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. Those roots you can easily calculate. That means x minus 2 into this. That means x will be either 2 comma 4. Either 2 comma 4. So in these two, one is alpha. Anything can be alpha. Case 1. Case 1. Common root will be, these both roots you got. Common root will be roots of this equation only to that. That means alpha can be either 2 or 4. Suppose alpha equal to 2. Let us see. Suppose common root is 2. Let us say alpha equal to 2. So alpha equal to 2 means, so look at alpha equal to 2 means, so you got alpha beta value. Alpha beta value is what? Here look at alpha equal to 2 means alpha beta already you know. What is that? 2 only. Alpha beta here if you substitute what you will get? Alpha beta equal to 2. That means beta will be what? Beta will be 1. If alpha equal to beta will be what? 1. Beta will be 1. Right? That means if alpha equal to beta equal to 1, now he is asking C. So C is what? Alpha plus 3 beta. C is alpha plus 3 beta. What is that? 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3. C value is what? 5. C value is what? 5. So if alpha equal to 2 is the common root, then beta equal to 1. Then beta equal to 1. That means C value is what? 5. Suppose if alpha equal to 4, what is beta value? Alpha beta is 2. Alpha beta is what? 2. So that means if alpha equal to 4, beta value is what? Beta value will be 1 by 2. That means if 4 is the common root, beta value is what? 1 by 2. That means C is nothing but alpha plus 3 beta. Alpha plus 3 beta means 4 plus 3 by 2. That means 8 plus 9, 8 plus 3, 11 by 2. 8 plus 3, 11 by 2. That is C can be in the first case 5, or in the second case 11 by 2, or in the second case 11 by 2. Now the common root can be what? 2 or 4. Look at, if alpha equal to 2, look at, common roots I will write. Common root common root can be alpha, that is 2 or 4. Third question is common root. If this is 2, this can be 2 or 4. Look at, if alpha equal to, how the roots are we will write. First equation roots are what? If alpha equal to first equation roots are what? If alpha equal to 2, roots are alpha comma 4 beta. That implies for the first equation roots are alpha equal to 2 comma. In this you will get 1. That means 4. That means first equation roots are what? 2 comma 4. Second equation roots, if we find out, what are the roots? Alpha comma 3 beta. Alpha comma 3 beta. Alpha is 1 and beta is 3. Now look at, this is common root, and this root by this root is what? 4 by 3. That means when common root is 2, both roots are in the ratio 4 is to 3. That means this can be common root. So suppose if common root is 4, it can be 4 also. First equation has roots what? Alpha comma 4 beta. These values are what? Alpha equal to 4 means beta 1 by 2. That means 4 comma 4 into 1 by 2. This is what? 2. Then second equation roots are what? Alpha comma 3 beta. So if alpha equal to 4, beta is 3 by 2. Now look at, this is the common root. Now this divided by this is what? This divided by this is what? 4 by 3. That means third question answer is either 2 or 4, whatever it means. Both are correct. Understood? Any doubt? Any doubt regarding this? Yeah. Right. Okay. Without doing quadratic equations, he will give like this. Some higher degree equations will be given. If the equations x cube plus ax plus 1 equal to 0 and x power 4 plus ax square plus 1 equal to 0 have a common root. Have a common root a equal to dash. So this is not quadratic, this is not quadratic, but they have common root. This will have maximum 3, this will have maximum 4. Have a common root told. What we will take is same procedure. Common root equal to alpha. So first equation, you substitute alpha cube plus a alpha plus 1 equal to 0. First equation. Second one, alpha to the power 4 plus a alpha square plus 1 equal to 0. Second equation this is. Now my target is to find alpha, right? So now what I am doing is first equation into alpha. First equation into alpha. That means this is alpha to the power 4 plus a alpha square plus alpha equal to 0. Alpha equal to 0. So now what I am doing is minus. So this minus this, that means this this means this will get cancelled, this will get 1 minus alpha here. Common root. That means for both the equations, common root is what? Alpha. Now in the first equation, you substitute alpha. So 1 implies 1 a equal to minus 2. That is the answer. A equal to minus 2. This is about common root. Just take alpha and solve it. So next, look at next. If a quadratic equation is given, suppose take one problem. If ax square, take this problem. If ax square plus bx plus c equals 0, and 2x square plus 3x plus 4 equal to 0, have a common root, then find a is to b is to c. Find a is to b is to c. Now look at these both equations. He is telling a common root is there. If you look at the second equation, roots are what? If you look at the second equation, discriminant is nothing but discriminant is b square minus 4 into 2 into 4. That means clearly, so clearly this is negative. Clearly this is negative. Negative means what? For this equation, roots are imaginary. Roots are imaginary. That means roots for this equation are imaginary. That means for this equation, I have told roots will be how? A plus IB and A minus IB. Roots will be like this. Now he is telling that this equation and this equation will have one common root. Look at, if A plus IB, let us capital small letters like that. Look at, let us say roots of this equation are this. Suppose this is the common root for this. Then if this is the root for this, another root will be what? This. Suppose let us say this is the common root for both. If this is the root of this, then this will be another root. That means you can say, as this is having imaginary roots, both roots will be common for both. That means we can say that both roots common, not one root. Both roots common. For this also roots must be the roots same as this one. Because if this is the root of this equation, then this will be another root. If this is the root of this equation, this will be another root. That means both roots common means what I told. Coefficients ratio a by 2 equal to b by 3 equal to c by 4. That means a is to b is to c is nothing but 2 is to 3 is to 2 is to 3 is to 4. That is the answer. Both roots common. Ask me. Yama? Look at it. He is telling these two equations have a common root, right? If you look at this one, discriminant is what? Less than 0. This value is negative, na? That means this equation will have imaginary roots, correct or not? Let us say roots are like this, a plus ib and a minus ib. Roots are like this only. Look at now. Let us say for this equation and this equation, common root is this. Let us say common root is this. If this is the root of this equation, suppose let us say a plus ib is root of this, then another root of that equation will be what? That means both roots are common to both. Both roots are common means what? Coefficients must be, ratio must be same. Understood? Understood? Any doubt? Right. Especially if the one equation has imaginary roots, then the ratios will be same. Take another problem, last problem. Have a common root, then minimum value of a plus b plus c is dash. Look at this equation. Now these two equations are having common roots. Take the second equation. Discriminate if you find out b square 9 minus 4 into 2 into 4. This comes out to be negative. That means this has imaginary roots. Both are having common roots. That means both roots of these equations are what? Common. That means a plus 2 divided by 2 equal to b divided by 3 equal to c divided by 4. Right? So that means these ratios are equal. Look at, understood na? These has imaginary roots. That means the roots of this and this will be same, as he has given a common root is there. Both roots will be common to them. This is, let us say this is k. So if you equate this to k, a is nothing but 2k minus 2. You take this as k ratio. So b is nothing but 3k. C is nothing but 4k. C is nothing but, for convenience you take this as k. Right. So now he is asking a plus b plus c. A plus b plus c. Look at a plus b plus c. What is this? 2k plus 3k plus 4k. That means 9k, 9k, 9k minus 2. 9k minus 2. A, B, C are natural numbers. A, B, C are natural numbers. Look at here. A, B, C are natural numbers means if you look at k values minimum, what is the permissible value of k? Tell me. Look at, if k equal to 1, if you take a will be what? 0. That is not permissible. Because, wait. Here in the question you take a, B, C belongs to n. I forgot n. In the question you take a, B, C are natural numbers. A, B, C are natural numbers. Right? Now look at, if k equal to 1, what happens? A will become 0. So that means k equal to 1 is not possible. B equal to 3, C equal to 4. The minimum value of k that is possible is what? Minimum value of k is what? 2. Minimum value of k is what? That means k equal to 2 means you will get minimum value. If k equal to 2, then it will become k equal to 2, it will become a equal to 2, b equal to 6, c equal to 8. That means minimum value possible for k is 2. That means if you substitute that, is nothing but if you substitute k equal to 2, that means 18 minus 2, 16. There are some other values also. K equal to 3 also you can take. A is what? 6 minus 2, 4. B is what? 3 into 3, 9. C is what? Then A plus B plus C value will be, if you substitute 3 here, 27 minus 2, 25. That is more than this. That means minimum value of A plus B plus C possible is 16. Understood? Okay. Tomorrow also you write the exam. Day after tomorrow I will explain the paper. Okay.